Hey, Shalom Markings for Karma Kapashim, Jim London, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Chakwa. Want to give double honors unto the elders, the apostles of GMS, and Shalom out there to the hopeful execution, his truth, and all sincerity. Back again with another video. You know, came across an article that, makes you shake your head, yeah, because of the craziness and the madness that goes on in this world, right? And, it's all a product of Esau ultimately, because the article in concern isn't speaking about Esau, right? It's actually about Moab, but it's just this wine that has got all these nations, pursuing after wickedness, man, doing wickedness on the earth, man, in the name of science and stuff like that, because Esau's really pushing that technology, man, and he's causing all these other nations to follow suit, right, into doing these types of researches and stuff like that, right? And I just wanted to read this, man, and then we're going to get into the article, right? So this is Revelation chapter 17 and verse 1. It says, and there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will shew you unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters. Right? The great whore represents America, right? America is that oppressive force on the earth which sitteth upon many waters, which represents these nations, right? America is that great nation in the earth that really controls and it dictates the things to people in the earth, man. And people aspire to be something like America, being the world's superpower, being in control and leading the world. These other nations inspire to do that, especially Moab, because Moab thinks they're hot on the heels of America, man. Replacing America. They really believe that, right? They think they're set up to take over from America when America falls. And I'm trying to think of that scripture right now, man, but it's it's escaping right this moment in time, man. But basically, man, you Moabites, man, you're gonna be destroyed because you try to win after America, essentially, right? After these Edomites, right? Trying to make yourself like unto it, man. But you're not gonna be the next in power either, right? You're gonna be destroyed. Russia's gonna be destroyed. All these up and coming world powers, so-called up and coming world powers, man. You're not gonna have no place in rulership on the earth, man. You're gonna be subjected, right? Because the next kingdom to come is our Lord Yahweh Shai, right? And his kingdom, his everlasting kingdom, man. So there ain't no room for you other kingdoms, man, to come and rule, right? It shan't be left to other people, all right? But anyway, moving on, right? It says verse 2, with whom the kings of the earth, right? So these different rulers, these leaders in these different nations, right? Committed fornication. Okay, they've they've effectively laying down with America and adopted her ways, right? Got all involved in her, took upon, like I said, their ways and certain things about them, right? Her committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication, right? That wine represents philosophy, okay? It's your mindset, right? What you think, what you believe in, and just a way of thinking, right? It's all these philosophies, right? And the world has been made drunk because of these Edomites, man, right? And they're pursuing all kinds of wickedness and all, because Esau he's had these tentacles in every place, man, and he's gone and invaded and brainwashed people with TV and movies and all this kind of stuff, media, and it's affected everybody in the world. Like China, Japan, they're not exempt. They might be all the way over there in the east there, but Esau's been there, right? Esau's been to China, Hong Kong, took that, influenced their ways. That's why they're wearing fucking suits and shit, man. They used to be wearing, kimonos and all that type of stuff in Japan and all that kind of stuff. But, them man are wearing suits now because they've been westernized to a certain degree. Yeah, some of them, like China, they might still do, their political system might be still be different, right? Was it communism or whatever it is that they be doing up there? But largely it's been affected by the influences of Esau, right? And because Esau pushes this technology, man, these other nations wanna participate, they want to keep up, they want to surpass, and so they're going into things as well because they think it's gonna be advantageous, there's gonna be a way to make money or whatever it is. So these other nations are being spurred on because of these Edomites, man. Beginning with America, man, because that innovation and technology, man, a lot of that was coming out of America, right? Especially these German scientists and all that were over there and whatever. So a lot of that stuff has influenced the world and influenced these nations, man, and they go after America in the search of trying to surpass it, right? So here's the article, right? So this is animal cruelty, man, on the next level, right? All right, so this is from this is an old article, man. I just happened to come across, right? From Infowars, right? It says claim scientists implant uterus in male rat, make it give birth. Chinese scientists, okay, so the Moabites, right, have successfully forced, right, male rats to give birth in a nightmarish experiment which that would have been regarded as appalling just a few years back. Right, in the new study from the Naval Medical University in Shanghai, researchers explained in horrific detail how they castrated a male rat, right, conjoined him with a female rat, then transplanted a uterus into him, which they later delivered a baby rat from via cesarean section. What this is absolute madness, man. This is some real Frankenstein shit, you know. But this is what's going on in the earth, man, and it's just that downright wrong, like completely had that. And the thing is, right, uh, there was an article recently, about them putting uteruses in a man or something like that. I mean, I don't know how true that was, but this is what they're trying to do. This is effectively what they're trying to do, man. They want to break all laws and break all the order of things that the Most High have set up, man, by doing this fucking witchcraft, man. This is what it is. It's witchcraft, man. Doing these odious works of witchcraft, you know. And the Lord spoke about in the beginning how the earth was corrupt, man. That Esau, and the spirit that he's got out there running around these different nations, man, is nothing but corruption, man. This world is corrupt. Okay, on another level, it's corrupt, right? This is Genesis chapter 6, verse 11, right? So the earth also was corrupt before the Most High, and the earth was filled with violence. Okay, so is that not true today? Is that not the same right now? Right? Men becoming women, women becoming men. Men getting castrated. you know, and be given vaginas and shit. You're trying to brainwash your children, telling them that you're not really a boy or you're not really a girl, even though evidently you are. You got all the plumbing, but they're gonna tell you that you're not, or just mess with your head, man. It's just so much weird and wacky shit, man. That's just abominable, man. Okay, that Esau's pushing that in the world, man, because he promotes that stuff. He promotes that stuff in the world, man. Okay, it shouldn't be promoted. All right. A great corruption is in the earth, right? And it stems from these Edomites. Because they're the ones leading the earth, ruling the earth, right? This is verse 12, and the Most High looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. All right, and the Most High said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. I tell you one thing, it just crossed my mind, right? Right, because some of you heathens, you Edomites, right? You're gonna be preserved, not saved. You're gonna be preserved, right, after destruction, because we're gonna need worker ants, right? And you're gonna be those worker ants, right? And you're gonna go into slavery, and you're gonna build our kingdom, man. But I tell you one thing, I tell you this, right? These uh, Baphomet type, uh, what's the brother called, man? The Rebus type people out there, right? You're gonna get burnt. You ain't making it through any point of it, man. You're getting eradicated from the earth, man, because your just your existence is an abomination, man. Right? So you're not even gonna be kept to do anything, man. You're just gonna get rid of, man, because that's just foul, isn't it? Right? You're an abomination on the earth, and you ain't gonna be kept for nothing, man. There is no good use for you, okay, but to be destroyed. You know, these heathens, they're wicked. Esau's wicked, but you know, this corruption, this transformation that these people are going under, these demonic transformations, man. Okay, there's gonna be no need for you, man. So you're gonna be gone. All right. So you think that's okay to change your plumbing and all this kind of stuff, and you know slap breasts on you or whatever, man, whatever it is, man. You know, you're definitely gonna get burnt up. But anyway, all right. It's verse 13, and the Most High said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. And that reminds me of the other scripture, I will destroy them that destroy the earth. Okay, Esau is the beginning of that right now. He's the one in charge. The earth is under his care right now, right? He's the ruler of the earth, with the mightiest nation upon the planet. And yeah, he does nothing but things that destroy the earth, man. That are not good for the people, for the wildlife, for any. Look at these rats, man. These rats are going through hell. They're going through hell, man. That is hellish. Right? Imagine that. Imagine that was you as a man. Esau got and he's doing it. Esau out there kidnapping people and putting people on surgical beds and shit and doing this shit, man. But yeah, this is hellish, man. Like what is being described is just mad, right? But this is all in the name of science and being, making men have babies, bro. The fuck, man. Nah, this is way out there, man. But obviously, this is dumb, man. Because obviously it's got to be done. It's got to be done by cesarean because there ain't no other way. You ain't got the plumbing to have children, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's just it's just showing you it's wrong. You shouldn't be done. You got to do all of this. All of this you got to do just to say, oh yeah, we made a man give birth. Oh, look at us. Oh, now anybody can have children. Now we can equal this. Fuck all that, man. Equal the sexes. Nah, screw all that, man. You're messing with the order, man. And these people, these types of people are gonna be destroyed, man. And these wicked ass witches, man. All right. Um. Yep. Okay, I've finished on that. Okay. This is Romans chapter 1, verse 22, right? It says, professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, right? So, like I said, all these scientists, they claim to be intelligent, right? But they don't understand that it's a bad idea to be doing this madness, man, to be performing these types of witchcraft, to indulge in witchcraft, which this is, man, to go against the natural order of things the Most High have established, right? They don't think that's a bad idea, right? But I mean, that just shows you the idiots, man, right? They don't understand, right? Verse 23, and change the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible man, and to birds and four-footed things and creeping things, right? And this is talking about these idols that men have brought into the world, right? So wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, man. You cutting your rod off, or cutting your breasts off, or whatever, man. That's just mutilation, man. That's dishonoring your body, your own body, and all this type of stuff there, right? All right, that's all that's going on. You're just honoring that, your own selves, man. All right, it says, who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie, and worshipped and served the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause God gave them up unto vile affections. Okay, all of this that's going on, man, is nothing but vile affections. Believing that one day a man could give birth to children or whatever. That's just a vile affection, man. And they and if and because obviously they're gonna play it like, well, there's men out there that want to give birth, right? Well, if you're a man that wants to give birth, man, you need to be destroyed, right? Because you're not right in the mind. Okay, you're messed up. Okay, you need to be reset. So you need to go back to the spiritual realm and get rebooted, right? To come back down in your right mind, to know that you know women give birth. That's it. that's what it is. Okay, you're confused right now. All right. Um, it says, for this the Most High gave them up to unto vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. Against nature, the order. Nature is order. Okay, the Most High set that order. The Most High set that nature. Okay, the Most High made women to give birth to children. Okay, he made man to produce seed, right? And it takes two, right? It takes the two, man and female. There ain't no other combinations of sexes that produce children, right? And so, but Esau thinks he's smart, right? And he think, oh well, we can get around this if we mess around with your parts and your insides, man. You know, we can grow them and all this madness. Because Esau just wants control. That's what it is. Esau wants control. He wants to make you infertile, and he's the sole supplier of humans. Like he got a monopoly on humans. Because right now, births are down. For a multitude of reasons, all mostly leading back to Esau. Messing with the everything, the air, water, food, uh, you know, radiation, super jab, things like this, right? You know, sperm count's down, man. So you people are less likely to, have children, man. All right. So when that comes down to zero, which is one of those possibilities that's in the works right now, where you can't have children, you're gonna be in that children of men moment, man. And yeah, but don't worry, because Esau, he can preserve your seed, or he can do this, he can do that, he can grow them in a laboratory. So don't worry. Just to find all the natural order in the Most High set up, man. And it just goes down to his wickedness, you know. Anyway, right. This is verse 27, and likewise also the men uh leaving the natural use of the woman, right? Because like I mentioned earlier, it's men and women that are meant to be together. Okay, like I said, there's no other combination that is meant to exist. Right? So, anything outside that is wickedness. Right? We know the law clearly. A man should not lay with man as he layeth with woman. Right? All of that. Right? That ain't meant to be going on. Right? So, you know, this is what it said is uh where's the word? A vile affection that's come upon you, man. Okay, these are nothing but vile affections, right? It says, burn in their lust one toward another, men with men working that which is unseemly, right, and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error, which is me, because it's wrong, right? I'm gonna end it there. I'm not gonna read on that one, right? But that was the point. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 19. I'll start from 18. It says, let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seems to be wise in this world, let him be a fool that he may be wise, right? Because we're not meant to be wise in our own sight, in our own mind, because of, what we think, right? We're meant to be wise in the scriptures, that we know the foundations of things, man. We understand that, there's order, and to come against that order is foolishness, right? To come against true wisdom is foolishness, right? So we're not out here trying to, um, force things that are not meant to be. But anyway, right, it says, for the wisdom of this world is foolishness with the Most High, right? All these intellects, right? They're fools in the eyes of the Most High, because what they're going after is nothing but death. They're chasing after death and destruction. Okay, that's a fool. All right. So for it is written, he have taken the wise in their own craftiness. Right. So like I said, it don't end well, man, for these so-called smart Alex, right? These smart Alex, smart asses, right? they're gonna get caught out there, man. They're gonna get destroyed. So then again, the Lord knoweth the thoughts of the wise, and they are vain. What's all this, man? This is all vanity, man. This is all vanity, right? This is all right, okay, that's the point. All right, so yeah, man. It says back in the article here. It says here we investigate the question of whether male pregnancy with live births can be achieved in a rat model if the speculative problems were solved by existing methods. All right, and so this is what this is it. Ultimately, what they're doing with these rats is what they want to, figure out to do with humans, man. Probably, without the conjoining shit, right? But the success rate of modeling was only 3.68%. But 10 pups could still be delivered from male conjoined rat and developed, okay, grown, right? Because obviously that rat dies, right? Because it dies, right? So it has to be developed, right? The researchers excitedly report they're getting excited by a 3.68% chance of some some madness, actually working, and in which the rat dies. I mean, I know these guys are optimists. They'll take any percentage, any chance that it's possible. They'll take it. But that's, to me, is just madness, man. That is madness, and just another reason why Esau and these heathens, man, they need to be destroyed. These works need to be stopped. He saved the rats, man. Right? He's caught into animal stuff, man. It needs to stop. Right? But there's just no need for it. There's no need for this. Okay, we have we have vessels that have children. So why we need to be doing this, man? You know why we need to be doing this? But anyway, that's enough. Anyway, right? Even when it go on this long, but anyway, right? I hope this is an edifying video, and it just shows you, man, that this place needs to be destroyed. But yeah, I hope it's edifying, and I'll catch you, brothers and sisters, on the next video, man. So till then, I say shalom.